So I'm done with these people. I played nice. I got endlessly receiving it of gaslighting and hostility and combination. I'm done. I don't even visit my mom because it's too fucking far away to get there. But to talk to legal, I have to do it, okay? These people are either going to toe the line, get rid of the as needed, and have my mom on 15 milligrams of that drug, of Zyprexa, no as needed whatsoever. Or they can take her to mental hospital court. It's that simple. I'm done with this shit. I'm done. I'm done. It's my understanding that if you lose in mental hospital court, then the person will get let go. Even if they're not in any condition to get let go, I think they'd still get let go. I don't know. I'd have to ask that CPCS agency. I gotta find out about that. If you win, you get let go, even if you're, and they lose. There's no talking to these people. There's no reasoning with them. All you get is gaslighting or hostility, right? Fuck it. I'm not talking to any of them anymore. They're either going to do that or that's it. And no as needed, which I think is a bunch of bull. I bet I could prove that in mental hospital court. I bet someone could prove that the as needed they were given her is a bunch of bull. Because like that CPS agency, that free attorney to advocate for someone involuntary hospitalized into a mental hospital, said Zyprexa is not fast acting. She didn't believe a Zyprexa pill should be an as needed either. I think that it just gives the nurses power, and then they tell me what's the reasoning, whatever given reason is that they give her the pill because they can't calm her down. And then they're like, it noted some calming effect. It's all bull. It's all bull. Zyprexa is not that kind of drug. It's just a lie. All a fucking lie. I need the medical records. I need the medical records. But it's 3 weeks worth. I don't know if they print them out. Like I said, it always takes me so long. It's an all-day thing. Even when I visited my mom in the mental hospital when I lived with Bobby, remember that? That was an all-day thing. From early morning till the nighttime. I can get places via public transportation. And I could also be in danger these days of being killed or something. I stand out. I stand out on trains and commuter rails and buses and everything else, don't I? I stand out. I stand out. The very nature of me taking all those public transportation to get to my mom in the mental hospital, I've done it more than once. It just all blends together into hell. It blends together into hell. And again, it's not like I have any escape. I mean escape as in another person, I don't have anything. I've had to do this so much. Sometimes she's been closer, sometimes she's been farther away, but that time she was closer was a time from hell, you know? I don't know, it all blends together. But on more, I've traveled far to visit my mom in these places. Even all the way back in 2013 when she wound up in it after her sister died, you know? She's still human. She's not allowed to be human. If she's on medication and she breaks because of something traumatic, like her sister dying or Omar dying suddenly in front of us, traumatic, and her friend rejecting her, like when she just wanted her to come down and you know, because I'm grieving and she's grieving and the friend will cheer us up and nope, you're not allowed. When you're diagnosed mentally ill, that's it. You break, that's it. So now, because you didn't remain well on a small amount, they're going to drug you to kingdom come. They've deemed you just, you know, like I said, I believe they've written her off. Even if it's only subconsciously. From everything I got from these people, these so-called professionals, tired of it. You think I can't write something really, really good and send it and report that first one who doesn't deserve a job, the one who was the phone call from hell? You think I can't write something? You think over the years I haven't written things to attorneys? You think over the years you know what I mean? I am a college honors graduate who ain't majored in English. I can write. I've spent my life perfecting the art of it. I'm done with these people. I played nice. Oh, just cut myself. I hate shaving, cut myself. In Fantasyland, if I ever had money, I would have all the hair removed. LASIX, you know? And then you never have to shave again. Joe had all the hair removed on his face. He couldn't stand. He wants to be clean shaven, and he gets, you know, he'd grow a beard if he didn't shave. So he got it all removed. He did a whole series of LASIX. To my knowledge, I don't think there's any real potential danger in that. I would want to do it. Then I would have smooth legs and not have to shave and always get cuts. You know what I mean? It's just one wrong little move and you get a cut. It sucks. I try to be so careful and I still get cuts. Make me not even want to shave, to tell the truth. Especially when I don't even need to. I don't need to shave. I told you I just like it. I like it. That woman used to give me my waxings, Brazilians and regular waxings. She told me she had clients that even, you know, they I forget what she said. It doesn't matter. You're doing it for you. You're not doing it, you know, the waxings or whatever, because you're in an intimate relationship or anything like that. You're just doing it. She said something like that. I forget. I forget. I knew at the time, and then I forget. So, can't be expected to remember everything. There's too much to remember. I can never just have quiet or solace or nothing. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I'm tired of being walked all over. So these motherfuckers are going to give me the medical records. First person I spoke with a few days ago was like, you can't have the medical records until the patient's out. That makes no sense. And then I talked to that person today. I'm like, why'd you say that to me? And, well, I thought that was the case. You work in the medical records department and you have no idea that people that you can do this and get them before they're finalized? That's ridiculous. You work in that department and don't know something that simple, that basic. Unreal. A lot of people would just take that at face value, right? And be, oh, well, I'm not allowed to get the medical records. Oh, well. I didn't. Because that makes no sense. If you're concerned for your loved one, you need to get the medical records right now, not till the person's out. That's nuts. Can't believe that I didn't know about voluntary conditional. Because like Joe says, it's lie by omission. They don't tell you. They act like that you have no recourse, that they're going to, no matter what you say, as their patient's healthcare proxy and medical advocate, legal, not just the kid is concerned, and I know my mom wouldn't want to be on this Zyprexa this much. I know she doesn't want to balloon out like a whale, okay? It's that simple. And she and I both thought that when you sign paperwork that you're in there, you're stuck in there forever until they release you and they can do whatever they want to you. Because that's what my mom's always experienced. I had no idea about this voluntary conditional until fucking yesterday. Unreal. I wonder how many other people have no idea about that. I'm really smart and I didn't know. There have been other times I would have told you need to not be giving my mom so much antipsychotic medication. They behave as if they have every right to do it. And they don't, not unless they go to court. And it is a gamble, because then they own the person and they can keep them forever. But that's the way it goes. My mother does not want to be ballooning out. Joe says that your body's toxic. If it's retaining that much water, it is toxic. So they can either have her on less and see how it goes. They can discharge her to me. I'll tell her to take a loan out on the house. We'll have a private nurse, but we need to sell this place and go be with Joe. It's that simple. We need to sell this place and go be with Joe. This is it, Mom. This is your final chance to save your life. But in the meantime, if I hire a private nurse, if we get a loan out on the house, and hire a private nurse, then they would say she was safe to come home, I'm sure. Private nurses are extremely expensive, though. That's the problem. I'll tell my mom what's going on and have her refuse. Have her take the lorazepam. If they won't reduce it, I'll just say, tell my mom, don't take it. I found out you have the right to refuse it. They can either deal with it or not. She's still on the other antipsychotic, and she's still on trazodone, lorazepam, and gabapentin. I'll tell her to refuse that fucking Zyprexa until if these people we go to court. Mental hospital court, not real court. You understand, people? This is ridiculous. They're either going to agree. Remember, it's always their way or the highway. They're either going to agree to reduce it down to 15, and that's it, or I'll tell my mom to take nothing, and get rid of those fucking useless PRNs. I'm sure there's somebody who knows that you don't give a as-needed Zyprexa 5 milligrams. It's not going to do anything but make the nurses feel like they have power. That's all. That's all that I don't believe it for a second. The person at that CPS, CP, whatever that agency is, didn't believe it either. She's like, I used to work in that kind of stuff. I'm not a doctor. I don't deal with the elderly, but I used to work with that kind of stuff. I've never heard of Zyprexa being given as an as-needed ever. And again, it's contributing to my mom's overall Zyprexa because the nurses have permission to give it to her every 4 hours as needed. There are times she's gotten a 5 milligrams Zyprexa shortly after she got her morning 2.5 Zyprexa and had that 20 milligrams the night before. So if she doesn't stay perfectly good, right, and they're not able to calm her down, then they pop that pill. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. It's not a Valium. It's not fast acting like that woman said. She's like, I never heard of that before, ever, ever. To me, they're writing my mom off. They're trying to get her on as much Zyprexa as possible. They don't give a fuck. It's at the expense of her health, physical. They don't give a fuck about her physical health. Not a fuck. And every time I try to express concerns, I'm on this receiving end of gaslighting from her doctors. Okay? Remember, the original one who treated me like crap over the phone had no qualms doing it, by the way. No qualms. She doesn't deserve to have a job. She deserves to lose her job. She's going to be reported to the medical bureau, attorney general. I've already reported her to her hospital itself, where she works, her place of employment, the mental hospital where she's employed and deserves to lose her fucking job for how she treated me when she has my mom's life in her fucking hands. I am done with this goddamn shit. Done. Believe the shit I have to put up with in this life. I can't believe the shit I have to put up with this in this life. That's good enough. I can't have it perfect. I gotta get out of here. Remember, I have to travel far. I have to walk a good deal. Such is my lot in this life, right? But I'm gonna look damn good doing it. I'm gonna wear what I wore in that dancing video. So, I'm gonna look damn good. blasting my music in my ears and not giving a fuck about anything, anybody that sees me. You know what I mean? Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the bad? Where's the streetwise Hercules? Nope. Yeah, fine. We want a lot of apple cider vinegar, and I wanted to detox my down there's. Last time I went for my power walk, I wore really loose purple shorts. Okay, I wore purple shorts, loose, and underwear. You know, that wasn't tight whatsoever. And yet I felt a little weird. But I soaked in 6 cups of apple cider vinegar the other day. Now I'm soaking in whatever I had left was like, which is, I guess, probably that many cups maybe. Less water too, so it's good. Joe found that out for me when, you know, it's a detox. So it can detox, of course, your privates too. And it's not like bad, like, it just felt weird. Not like, you know, not like itchy or anything like that. It just felt weird. So trying to, whatever it is, nip it in the bud. Again, I don't know if it's just from the impact of power walking so intensely. And that's all it is. I mean, because women get fucked all the time, including heavily and, you know, and they I don't know. Doesn't matter. Fact is, I'm soaking in apple cider vinegar. Bragg's, organic. It's a real good detox. No, my mom, she doesn't want to balloon up like a whale and gain 30 pounds in a week, even if it's water weight, and be forced to take a water pill and everything else. Okay, remember that doctor too, that she did the last time around. It's not your mother's fault she's mentally ill. Okay, but she doesn't want to, you know, what you think would make her well, okay? And last time was nothing. What you're doing her this time is obscene. You think you have a right to fucking do to her. Tough luck on her healthcare proxy advocate daughter. Unfucking believable. Twilight Zone. David Lynch. It's what I feel like. It's what I feel like. It's what I feel like, people. Like I'm in a fucking horror movie. I don't know why we're here. I've never wanted to be here at all. And I have to deal with people like this. Like that woman at the law office, the free advocate, whatever, said you want people to listen to you. You want them to not have to force their hand. But unfortunately, Laura, that's not the case. Right? Unfortunately, it's not the case, is it? Everything I've told you guys. This is ridiculous. I already lost my arm. I'm not going to sit back while these people slowly kill my mom because it's all they believe will get her well. They believe it's necessary and real. Where have all the good men gone and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. I need a hero. I'm old enough for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light, and he's gotta be sure and it's gotta be soon, and he's gotta be larger than life. Larger than life. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Somewhere after midnight in my wildest fantasy.